Thank you very much indeed. I hadn't realised this should really be a right to reply after that speech, shouldn't it? But I mean, when you get the letter saying you're going to be a fellow and you've got to make a speech, you're not quite sure what kind of speech to make. So I looked up Phil Edgar Jones's speech from a little while ago, and he sang a song. So I should probably do a dance. I have had the most brilliant life in TV since my first proper job, aged 18 in 1988. It has been fun and joyful and challenging and exciting. I've done shiny floor primetime entertainment, late night obscure current affairs, children's TV, and obviously most of my career has been in the daily excitement of TV news. It's taken me around the world, given me the chance to understand the lives of amazing people in desperate circumstances, and allowed me to ask the questions of people in power that our audience wants us to debate. Not to mention learning the quick step and the wonder of sequence. Now, I owe it all to brilliant and courageous colleagues, bosses who are prepared to take chances, and the endless support of my family. And after the previous speech referenced a wife, it made me think that at my 40th birthday, I managed to do an entire speech about how much I loved Channel 4 News. And I didn't mention my wife. So by rights, this should be a speech about how much I love my wife, rather than how much I love TV. I mean, the truth is, to the younger people in the room, I can't imagine an industry with better people in it, or worse people in it, come to think of it. But we don't need to go into that tonight. Now, being recognised by the RTS is an enormous honour because this organisation is held in the highest regard. That is why it was so important to British TV journalists that this year's Special Award for Journalism had to go to the journalists of Gaza. It mattered so much, not just because we relied on Gazan journalists to tell us the truth when we're shut out, or because they have been killed in such shocking numbers, but because they are emblematic of the existential threat against television journalism around the world right now. Certainly in the space of my career, journalism has never been more under threat by governments and armies, campaign groups, and vested interests, all trying to control or shut down the truth. The economics of TV and the commercial decisions being made in extraordinary political times are also putting journalism under pressure. And public service news broadcasters, who are doggedly trying to tell the truth as we see it, to avoid taking sides or getting drawn into culture wars, trying to help people take informed political decisions, have never been under more existential threat because of it. It is why, to those of you in this room at the start of your careers, I want to encourage you with all my heart to consider a career in television journalism, because it matters. When the truth is constantly contested, when facts are disputed, when public opinion can be manipulated so easily through social media, when people in power bluntly lie, we desperately need new generations of television journalists to find new ways to honestly tell fact from fiction, to do the analysis, to hold power to account, go to places that are hard and dangerous to go to, and to put the voices, stories, and struggles of ordinary and extraordinary people around the world on our screens. Now, whatever you may hear about how difficult it is to get these jobs, or how you need to be a certain type of person with a certain type of background, the opportunities are there. This industry is full of executives who want to find talented people from every sector of society, who know commercial and public service success relies on having people in television who truly reflect the country we are, who will not be bullied into abandoning the values that make this such a great thing to do. I am frankly often amazed we call this work. Thank you very much indeed.